Hello Leo, thank you for joining me for your general reading for November. So I am going to be time-stamping these reads because we're looking at your finances, your work and your career, followed by love and relationships. I'm just getting distracted here because you've literally, you've pulled the best rune that is possible. Okay, one of the other signs had this one. I can't recall who. I think it might have been Pisces. I can't remember. Basically, it's Pertro, which is the gambler's rune. Okay, so any gambles that you take potentially this month, Leo, it is going to pay off for you in a really good way because Pertro is a very good omen. Okay, it's good luck, it's magic, mystery, it's everything to do with good luck and good fortune. Okay, so whatever you put your mind to this month, Leo, you're going to be incredibly successful at it. Things are just going to work out for you. Everything's just going to fall into place with this kind of energy. So if you feel that you're needing to encourage more good luck and fortune into your life, then definitely do consider harnessing the energy of this particular rune. I always say, to harness its energy, just trace it out on a bit of paper. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, and keep it close to you. Okay, when you're drawing it out, make sure that you're putting your intent into it as you're drawing it. And yeah, keep it under your pillow, in your pocket, in your wallet, in your purse, whatever the case might be. Okay, just keep it close, and that's going to encourage good luck and fortune towards you. So with that being said, something is paying off for you here in a really big way. So now we're going to take a look at your cards and find out what's coming in towards you with your finances and career. So what's coming in for Leo, please? What's coming in for Leo? Okay. The deck is being a little bit odd at the moment. So they're saying, just by the way the deck's handling, it's like, once you've made up your mind about doing something this month, Leo, you've got to follow it through to the end. Okay, there's not going to be any space for you to be wishy-washy. So definitely do make sure that you're completely invested in everything that you do. Make sure that you've got it set in your head. Yep, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to get it done. And I'm not going to take any... or I'm not going to fall for any distractions along the way. Again, it's just the messages that's coming through with the way that the deck is handling. It's very stop, start, stop, start. So yeah, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to do that this month. Like anything to do with stop, start is going to work against you. And the card that eventually did come out is the card of protection. You're being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. Lie low for a while and you will be shown the truth. Okay. And that's to do with your finances and career. So there's something dodgy here that's going on behind the scenes that you may or may not know about at this point in time. It's literally someone that you're supposed to be able to trust is actively working against you. So is that the reason why Spirit was saying, look, Leo, when you've made a decision this month, you're going to have to stick to it and follow it through right to the bitter end. What else is coming through for Leo? Finances and... okay, there's quite a lot. Emerging dawn, trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. Okay, so a situation is coming to an end for very good reason. Small steps, the small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take you there. So that's about the accumulative effects of all of the small wins and victories along the way. Slow climb, you're getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort and on the mend. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Yeah, there is a betrayal here that's going on, and it's tied in with your finances and your career somehow. Okay, let's take a closer look into this and find out what's going on. Was this protection here for Leo, please? Yeah, your cards are still being a bit awkward. So is possibly another person around you that's being awkward. Is this... okay, protection, the Fool. Protection and the Fool, off center. That's a new start. I feel that you're taking yourself off someplace else here. What's with this Fool and protection for Leo, please? We have clear answers. What is it that Leo's... Your brand new beginning is being protected. The Nine of Lightning and resilience off center. Okay. Yeah, Leo, it feels like somebody wanted to kind of break you down. It's almost like someone wanted to shatter your confidence here. Okay, but that's going on within your career. What is it that's ending with this emerging dawn for Leo? What is it that's coming to an end here? Man, I tell you, the messages that are coming out for you are really, really strange, Leo. It's like the decks, I mean, you can already tell the decks are not handling well at all. And that there's a message there for the energy that you're dealing with. It's like someone is not handling the situation well at all. It's almost as if a person around you has taken it upon themselves to feel like offended or to feel hurt by you needing to move on, by you needing to start a new career, a different career here. Someone's feeling offended at that, which is really quite bizarre. The Magician, the Six of Cups and the Moon, to clarify what it is that's currently ending. Okay. Trust that every ending is another beginning that's coming in disguise. So you're initiating a new situation here with the Fool and the Magician. The Six of Cups and the Moon, though, so that's someone who you've been working with for quite a while, or someone who you've known for quite a while, is in their feelings here, almost like they're making their pain at seeing you leave, at seeing you move on to a new place, a new work environment. They're taking out their pain of that out on you. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit bizarre. So instead of wishing you well, and instead of being a supportive individual, it feels like they're trying to punish you instead. It's almost like, oh, how dare you leave, you know? Yeah, Six of Lightning, victory. So you've made a really good choice here, Leo. You are making a good decision. An abundance, yeah. Because your current situation, there's no growth to it. You know that there's no growth to it. And so you found something new here where there potentially is a lot, and I mean a lot of growth and abundance, with victory and the Nine of Gems coming out here. You know that you're making the right decision, but it's almost like another person is trying to make you feel bad for it. Okay. So, small steps, take the small steps and celebrate your little achievements as you go along, and do keep in mind the accumulative effects of, you know, constantly reminding yourself, this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing it, that was a great job, okay, now I'm going to go for this thing over here and see what happens. It's giving yourself space, giving yourself space to grow. And the thing is as well, for some people, even the very act of getting out of bed in the mornings, that can be a huge deal for some people, you know. So even if you're managing that, you should still celebrate that. It doesn't always have to be about the big things and the big achievements. It can be about the smaller things as well, Leo. So it's vital that you continue to encourage yourself along the way, especially as somebody external to you who should be encouraging you isn't doing that right now. Because they're too busy taking offense. They're too busy in their feelings. What's this slow climb for Leo? You're getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. Okay, so what is this slow climb? What is this slow climb? Oh, yeah, again, the energy's being really off. The Eight of Cups off center. Yeah, for the slow climb. That's someone's trying to get you to change your mind here, Leo. I'm not convinced that you're going to change your mind, though, because this person's shown their true colours. Why is thank you, Eight of Cups off centre? Because it's the Four of Gems off centre, security. Yeah, this person was basically depending on you for quite a lot, okay? The fact that you were always around, the fact that you were always just there was this point of security for them. It's almost like they were dependent on you for far too much, and it's just become too burdensome for you. Can we have a look at on the mend for Leo's finances and career, please? Yeah, the Chariot. You're moving forward. You're moving on. You're moving away from this energy. You're moving away from this environment where there was no growth. You're coming on leaps and bounds. The Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so your current environment is precarious, should we say. It's it feels like there's a lot of office politics that's going on. And it's just become a little bit too toxic here. Master of Gems and wealth. Yeah, your wealth was probably being restricted because it's to clarify the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is the Nightmare card. It's almost as if you were sticking out this situation out of a sense of duty, out of a sense of loyalty almost. And now this month you've realised, actually, I need to change something up here. I need to do something different. I need to take that metaphorical gamble with the Pertro rune, and just see what happens, because there's got to be something better out there for me. And lo and behold, Leo, you do find that something better. Now here's the thing, it's like I'm always warning against this belief of the grass being greener on the other side, but I can see for the vast majority of you that actually in this case the grass actually really is greener elsewhere than the environment that you're currently in. Because someone here is trying to make up their mind between, okay, I can stick it out in this environment. Fair enough that the pay is, you know, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not the worst. But there's no room for growth, and the environment is just really fucking unhealthy. Or I can take a risk elsewhere. Start from the bottom again, work my way up, and know that there is no glass ceiling, so I can continue to grow and develop in that other environment, which means that the potential for more wealth is going to be over there someplace, and I don't have to worry about the toxic environment, the shitty office politics. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're not going to have to deal with any of that. So yeah, I would say with this energy, now that I've seen all this come out, Leo, you are onto something. You are onto something, and if that means having to potentially start again, whatever that means specifically for you, then yeah, actually it's going to be worth it. Okay, it is going to be worth it, because you've got to consider your own mental health and your own emotional well-being as well. And at the moment, this environment, like, I would not encourage anybody to stay in that kind of environment. I just wouldn't. So you know that deep down. You know that the situation that you're in at the moment, it isn't likely going to improve unless you change something up. And so that's pretty much exactly what we're seeing here, Leo. Yeah, worth the risk, worth the gamble. And with Pertro being on your side, it's like you don't really have that much to lose, and you've got more to gain than what you would potentially lose. So yeah, partnership in the reverse for your healing message to accompany your finances and career read. There is a partnership that's coming to a rapid close. For sure. For sure. I feel you've had enough. You've had just about as much as what you can take, and you're parting ways. I'm on the wrong camera. Yeah, you're parting ways with partnership being in the reverse. The thing is, with this energy, Leo, you will be going into a partnership with someone else. Because remember, you had emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. So, yeah, it is going to work out really well for you here, Leo. One partnership ends in business, career, finance, and another one begins. And it's going to be a really good move. Because the type of partnership that you're working, or manoeuvring, I should say, with Chariot being here, the type of partnership that you're manoeuvring towards, it's going to be a healthy balance of minds, healthy balance of the creativity, and it is going to be an environment that, like, the potential is limitless. Okay, there is no plateau point within the environment that you're moving towards. But yeah, that is the message for your finances and career. So what I'm needing to do is clear up the desk so I can start pulling your love and relationships energy. So I will be right back. Okay, Leo, welcome back. And now we're going to take a look at your love and relationships energy. Do keep in mind as well that with tarot, it is not set in stone, okay? So if you don't like the look of anything that comes out of a reading, then it's completely within your power to change, because you do have free will. You're not bound to whatever comes out of the tarot read. This is just a temperature check. Okay, so for your love and relationships energy, you've got a karmic relationship on your hands. It says resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting with the butterfly, evolving and growth, the next phase, healing inner child and releasing the past. So this does feel like past energy, but it also feels like this past energy is coming back round. Which potentially is going to trigger some sort of wounding for you here, Leo. An issue to do with a karmic person, a karmic connection, karmic situation. There is something incomplete with that particular connection or situation. And this month is going to be about closure for you. I'm taking the top one there because it did a jump. I don't know if it was caught on camera. It probably wasn't. But just in case anyone was wondering why I pulled out that extra card, it's because that one did a jump. Attraction and apology. You're attracting the right person at the right time in your life, and never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. You've got a karmic that's apologizing to you, Leo, for having treated you like shit before in the past. It feels like this particular karmic actually, they didn't realize what it was that they were doing at the time. They didn't realize totally that they were being really quite poisonous and toxic. Okay, I am getting the really loud message of this person caused you nothing but grief, stress and misery, and this is the person that's going to be apologizing to you. Now that is going to be helpful for you in some ways, But the thing is, it's coming through when you weren't even waiting for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think you're going to be expecting this, Leo, but it definitely does provide you with that little boost, okay? Now, strong message of you're attracting someone new here. And then you've got back and forth, changing your mind or being confused emotionally. So this karmic was confusing you emotionally because they were very on again, off again, back and forth. They were very much all for you at one point, and then all of a sudden they pulled back and retreated and gave you nothing. You know, you didn't know where it was that you stood with that karmic. So that's the person who's coming in here. I am seeing that they are potentially still really attracted to you. So do be mindful just in case they try and start off their old games again with you, okay? If they do, you are going to have to put your foot down and make it abundantly clear and obvious to this person, like, fuck off with your games, because I'm not here for that. Okay, if they do try that with you, Leo, don't be patient, don't be polite, just tell them straight, okay? Yeah, it's a little bit weird, as I say, but then the energy around you's been weird since I picked up that first deck of cards for your read anyway. I don't know what it is. It's really odd. It's hard to explain this energy around you, Leo. So yeah, I would say keep your wits about you and keep a lookout for anyone who might have strange intentions towards you in the way of kind of pretending like the past didn't happen almost. Underplaying how much they hurt you potentially, you know. What's this karmic relationship for Leo, please? What's going on with this karmic relationship? I mean, for some it could be the tonic that's needed so that you can move on and find true love someplace else, and for others it might just serve to open up that scar tissue again, which isn't entirely healthy. This is karmic relationship energy. It feels like they don't want to tell me. So the karmic's got secrets that they don't really want anyone to investigate, that they don't want anyone to divulge into. For certain. You got the Strength card. That's your card, Leo. Just come out in the reversed position. And I'm hearing, I'm so embarrassed of myself. So this karmic is feeling embarrassed for the way that they treated you. They acted like a coward. They knew that you deserved better. They knew that you were already going through a fucking rough time. And they still were showing up in a really inconsistent way. And they fucking knew that you were struggling already. It was like they saw that you were down on your knees at one point, and they decided that they were going to stick the boot in, you know, that little bit further. They are saying, I'm ashamed of how I treated you. Okay. Yeah, 5 of Wands. There it is. There it is. It's right there. You can see the energy for yourself that this card is getting at. You don't need to be a tarot expert to understand. The 5 of Wands is about friction. It's about arguments, push and pull, tug of war, back and forth. Is a really unsettled energy. It's also a really unnecessary energy as well. So something that they did was incredibly unnecessary. Very much so. Okay, what's this butterfly? There is going to be an opportunity for you to heal and then release this karmic situation, Leo. 2 of Swords, yeah. At a crossroads, at an impasse, being stuck. So this person's stuck on the shit that they put you through. They're definitely struggling here massively with a guilty conscience. Can you tell us more about... thank you. The Ten of Coins and Death. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so this karmic's realizing exactly what they threw away. They potentially threw away a chance at having a family with you. They threw away a life with you. If you already had kids with this person, they're realizing the gravity of them not appreciating those kids that they had with you. Again, that part of the message is not going to resonate for everybody. Death is a permanent change. It's a permanent change. A difficult transitional stage as well that someone's had to go through in order to reach the realizations and understandings and conclusions that they have now reached. It could also be, Leo, that you've already moved on from this person and now this karmic is seeing, oh shit me. So I could have had all of that with Leo. But instead of me and Leo doing it together, Leo's doing it with someone else. So they're really feeling the effects if you've already moved on and set up house and home with someone else. They're really feeling the effects of that because they're looking at you and the life that you have and they're like, fuck me, I could have had that with Leo. You know. And they don't. They don't have that. That's why the Ten of Coins came out with the Death and the Two of Swords. This is someone who could have had it all with you, and now they've got nothing with you. What's this attraction? For Leo, thank you. Wow, that was quite abrupt. that was like a rude awakening there, the way that card came out. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, because you've got strong Scorpio energy that's coming through. Judgment, off-center, and that one was so bloody abrupt when it came out the deck that it knocked over this Death card, which is also a Scorpio card, by the way. Yeah. They made a bad judgment call. So they are the one who is attracted to you. Okay. Judgment off center is Spirit's way of saying, Leo, you do not have to resurrect this situation. All right. This is an opportunity to close out that cycle for permanent. Says that anything that was left unsaid at the time can now be said. Says that anything that was left open can now be closed. You do not have to resurrect this connection. Yeah, there it is. Four of Swords. Rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate, reconsider, meditate, reflect, pause. So pause and reflect. Okay, was this apology for Leo? What's this apology for Leo? The Moon. So someone's deep in their feelings here. This is Pisces energy. They're also afraid that they're afraid because they owe you this apology. They're afraid because that's going to require being somewhat vulnerable. And this person isn't used to being vulnerable because they're used to being able to control the way that other people see them. Almost. Yeah, there's your Five of Wands again. Five of Wands has come out twice. Friction. There's a lot of friction here. There's something that feels a little bit aggressive about this energy as well. And it's almost the way that they're approaching you. It might be so forthright that it feels a bit aggressive. Was this new love? Let's have a look at the new love. New love that's coming in for Leo. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is saying that you're not going to be making the same mistake twice, so there's no danger of you reopening that particular chapter. Yeah, it's odd because we asked about new love And you're getting Knight of Pentacles reversed, Page of Swords reversed, and the Five of Cups in the upright. So that's still someone who's very much in emotional pain. Even if it's deep, deep down about this karmic situation, it is almost like it doesn't feel right to be looking at new love. That's almost what the energy's saying. Even though you know, fine well, you're not going to be making the same mistake twice. Page of Swords reversed. Very defensive energy. That can also be gossip. Gossip. Did this karmic person gossip to a new individual that you were speaking to and lied to you? Or lied about you to the new person that you were speaking to, made you out to be bad, made you out to be like a bitch or a bastard or something, and kind of had somebody else that you were interested in turn their back on you, because that's how this energy's reading. Be really, really careful when this karmic does come back round. Be cautious and protect yourself and make sure that nothing like that does happen. Because sometimes these messages can come out as a warning, okay? They can come out in a way where it's like, okay, Leo, this thing is likely going to happen, but you can avoid it from happening, okay? As I say, tarot's not set in stone. It is not set in stone. It's a temperature check. Basically, if you are thinking about moving on, you're wanting to move on, you feel like you're ready to move on, keep the old connection far the fuck away from the new connection. I'm telling you that for free. Okay? Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Growth. In this deck, it's growth. So you can expect really beautiful, positive, big things to start growing in your romantic life. Okay? Especially with that being the acorn, so it's an oak tree. The next connection that you get involved in is going to grow from strength to strength, and it's going to withstand the test of time. That's all the messages from the oak. So your healing message for this one is protection needed and shield. I fucking told you. Keep the karmic asshole away from the person that you're currently speaking to. Alright? Because even though they're coming in with an apology, they're up to something. They are up to something. This is now twice that you've had this protection message come out for you. It is vital at this time to protect your energy field, as others may be projecting negative energy onto you. Yes, we saw that in your finances and career read, and we're seeing it now in your love and romantic read. You may also be in an environment for which you're absorbing negative vibes that are now draining you. Call in Archangel Michael for protection and to clear your energy field. Having a practice of grounding and putting a protective bubble around you every day will be helpful. Yeah, it's time for you to clear your energy, protect your space. Okay? Definitely keep that karmic asshole away from whoever it is you're speaking to right now. Because you do not want them sabotaging anything beautiful that you've got on the go. Okay? You really, really don't. What else? For Leo, please. What else for Leo? Yeah, decide your vibe. So you get to choose. You get to choose who's in your energy. You get to choose who is in your life. And you get to choose who is not and who has to go. Okay? So decide your vibe. It attracts your tribe. And then meditate. It's better than sitting around doing nothing. I struggle to read that font. So meditate, go within and listen for the answers. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did like it and you want to see more. Private readings with me are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Our Patreon page is finally back up and running after that huge disaster, so you can visit us over there for all of the free bonus content, and all of the information that I've just given you, you're going to find in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.